Hey everybody, I am out here at Siesta Key in Florida. If you've never been here, it's a gorgeous beach, big and long, has quartz crystal sand. I used to live here before I moved to Boulder, and I'm here after some great family visits and doing some work for a bit before heading back to Boulder. And this week's blog is interesting. I have been reflecting a bit, and I weave back and forth with this topic. Does it matter to matter? And I've thought of times when I've given all my love to something or someone, and it has seemed like it didn't matter, the love didn't matter, or I didn't matter. Does it matter to have meaning? How important is it to have meaning? You know, for myself and for many people that I know and have worked with and are just friends, meaning is an impelling force. It's like having a boat, and the meaning gives wind in the sails to move in the direction that the meaning impels. So I think it matters to have a sense of mattering in the world. And I think it matters to have a sense of meaning. But I think it is a little bit tricky. Have you ever found that what gave meaning, what gave wind within your sails has changed? That something in your life has changed, or your understanding of what it means to have that meaning has changed? Or what if you found, like with love or hard work or devotion, that what you were striving for, what mattered, just fell away? Or you didn't receive the affirmation that it was worth all of the time. You know, in one sense, we're meant to really give our all regardless of what the fruit is. And in another sense, I believe that we're meant to evolve and change, that matter and meaning always matter. So my two thoughts with this that I pose as offering some inquiry for you, and I would be very interested in what you have to share, is first, it matters to have that wind in our sail. It matters to have a sense of there's meaning and purpose as to why we're here in this world and how we spend our time. But we're meant to hold that very lightly. That sense of the wind in the sails is much more unknown than it is known. But it's important to have an anchor point, and it's important to have a definition, but not a definition that we hold too rigidly, one that we let billow into the sails. And that billowing happens because it's largely unknown. And the second piece to that I'm finding is very true for my life is that the sense of what has meaning and why I'm here in this world and why people are here in this world and what life is about, that meaning and mattering are much more like the horizon. So it's not only the wind in our sails that's largely unknown, but it's the horizon. And when I think about being on a boat, which I'm going on one tonight, that horizon is something that reveals itself to us. When I look out on the horizon, I begin to notice new things, new colors. Things come across the horizon that weren't there before. So it's a twofold way of looking at what it means to matter or have meaning. First, that I believe it's so, wondering if you believe it's so, and that the being impelled by it, so that when we make choices, that it's largely unknown, but we have a definition that we hold to lightly, flexibly, softly, yet with determination and clarity, and being willing to change as that wind changes. And the second, that the meaning is actually revealing itself to us. That creates a life that's filled with magic and spontaneity. It gives us a security that we can rest into, even though the security would be changing. So what are your thoughts? Does it matter to matter? Now in this bright sun, I'm going to try to see if I can see the done button. Have a great day. Great to be with you. Okay, you can see I can't see the button. It's too bright out here. So I'm still with you.